The way you start your day is usually how the rest of the day is going to go. Welcome to Maple and Mangu Show. I am Rafael, your host. This is episode 5, and today we are talking about the importance of having a morning routine, a proper morning routine. And what is a proper morning routine? A morning routine that works for you. That's what's up. So there are some people that they can say you can do all these things, but those people don't have kids, right? So they don't know what it is like. So whatever works for you, you do it. I'm just gonna talk more about in the mindset and perhaps some things that you can do, some habits that you can start that can help you in that way. I will give you an example of what my perfect morning routine would be. My perfect morning routine would be I wake up. The second I wake up, I start thinking of all the great things I have in my life. First thing I do is I find a way to bring into my mind appreciation for what I already have. So that is the number one thing. See everything that you have. It is easy to start thinking for everything that we do not have, and I want to get this, I want to get a promotion, I want to get a business starting, all of that, and then we forget all the beautiful things, right? If that was the way I was. So my perfect morning routine, first thing I do when I open my eyes, I force myself to think all that I am grateful for. Now, once I do that, the next thing is I'll put my clothes on and I go to the gym. I go to the gym an hour or so, have a nice workout, elevate my heart rate, very nice stretch. I love stretching. In the morning, I'm 44 years old now, so, WD-40 in my joints. No, I can't do that, so I got to stretch. So when I do that, I go to the gym, I take a nice shower, I come home, I have a nice breakfast, I get to see my kids before they go to school. It is fantastic. And then I start working basically on getting ready, getting changed, going to the office. By the way, at this point, I do have my schedule for the day. I have my schedule for the day from the day before. I have every client that I'm going to meet, every meeting that any seminar that I have to be part of, any calls that I have to make, all that stuff is scheduled out. If I didn't write those things, if you do not prepare what's going to happen the next day, what happens is you're wondering, what am I going to do right now? And stress sinks in. And you don't get to achieve many things because of that, right? But when you have those things done, and there is a dopamine hit that we get when we actually start checking off those things that we have. And I can tell you that having your schedule and your to-do list the day before is unbelievable. I usually do mine 1 week in advance, and obviously there's some blank spots I fill in as I go through the weeks, but I try to do them on a Sunday kind of thing. So the rest of the week, I know what's happening. So that's the next thing. So the next thing I would do is I go and I work my day and I have my list and I'm calling my clients and I'm sitting down with my prospects and I'm talking to my agents and I finish the day. I'll come home and then I sit down, I have dinner with my kids. We hang out on the couch for a little bit and I see a couple of clients in the evening and so on. So how did this happen? Because I had a great start to the morning. I started the morning with feeding my mind. Oh, by the way, I left out that when I work out, I usually listen to good podcasts. I listen to audiobooks. That's going to feed my mind. I don't watch the news. I don't need that in my mind in the morning, right? So I can tell you that having a proper morning routine is going to set your life for success. So another thing that I do in the morning that helps me a lot is when I'm taking a shower, I take a cold shower. There are so many benefits to taking a cold shower. I can tell you from my personal experience. I am not a doctor, but I can tell you, I used to have allergies. I used to have bad allergies. I had to be taking those pills all the time to fight that. And since I started taking the cold showers, I no longer have to take those pills. It's just gone. When you take the first cold shower that comes right through your head, right down, then your body gets in shock like this, I can tell you now I crave it because I've been doing it for a while. The beginning was harsh, but now I crave it, and I can tell you it's nothing but benefits from that, right? So that's a good thing. And by doing this, automatically, I don't even need coffee. I have the coffee because I love coffee. If you know, as a Dominican, we love our coffee, a strong coffee, right? So, and I can tell you that this is a thing that you can do. This is a thing that anybody has control of doing to get your body in a better physiological state. So I start with getting my mind and my body in order. And as I start my day was already planned from yesterday. And then the rest of the day is just checking off some boxes, baby. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. All right, this is a short episode. That's all I have on that. Morning routine is very important. Find what works for you, but I can tell you, start with getting your body right and getting your mind right, and have that organized the previous day or a few days before, even better. And I can tell you that life will not seem as stressful to you, and you're contributing to everything that matters in your life. All right, let's go.